What's going on, folk? Another R32 video because, well, it's a great car and I have to make it work like it's supposed to. In this video also, you're gonna find me doing some things and opening a whole can of worms that I completely forgot about until just now. So, boom, the baby.
Life is like a motherfucking dream. Fill my double cup up with some lean. Yeah, put my dick in your bitch, please. Yeah, rats come.
You did good, say.
It's us.
Up in this game, and they all fake as fuck to make a buck, but me, I feel the same. The same motherfucker that was broke on that dope. Now a change motherfucker trying to show them there's some hope. Just another fair, you know I ain't no God, I ain't no savior. Trying to let go of my bullets, still got one up in the chamber. Ready to pull the tech trigger.
Some of y'all love me and I know some of y'all hate, but I almost went crazy in 2018. I was looking at the mirror daily, pointing and saying I'm trying to play. I was acting kinda shady, well I admit I was acting sus fuck, because I'm stressing up to try and test my luck. Throw something off the desk and duck the text and shoot the messenger. Get the gun and tell them all to stretch and run. When I'm done,
please do not release any music or videos that was not previously released before our death. Please do not continue our music career as if we were still alive in order to exploit our name for profit. Thank you.
Back tenfold, that's God is my witness. Ain't cut though, let him know. Still a savage motherfucker. Soldier dragging that rose, looking like Juvie in that home. Number one stunner, almost saving on with Ruby. With the character with my shirt on, screaming out, bitch, you gon' shoot me. I grab the Uzi, I hit the Huey. Eating a 10-piece in a beans, just another fucking Tuesday. Bitch, I'm too great, I make 3 great. Fucking the game with no foreplay. PD saying they fucking with me, reminding them what a hoe would say. Still fuck them hoes. Still coming out with them drugs from 3 years ago. Still hard and most of my money can't shake feeling, bro. Who the fuck you know blew a mill up they nose? Yeah, they heard I found God like I still won't shoot. Yeah, this motherfucking crackers ain't no dispute. Fuck this whole industry, even the no names too. Let me just tell you that I hate you, there's no need to assume. Back year 2000 and I'm Aaron Brooks. Take that bit, that brown and show you how to cook. You brought the whole gang down and I ain't even shook. And I'll just stop right now cause I don't need a hook.
I'm a 5'9" soldier, ballin' stunner, dodging that no PD. They always out in the back of the summer. I don't fuck with no ballin' souls, but I did when I was younger. Now fly miss, might have stayed and pick 'em up in the camo. I'm still off the sip, but no legs at that by the lick. Still pulling up at Russell's just to hand out free gigs. Still whipping a big body and slamming brakes cause I'm lit. Still courtside at the Pelican game, but they won't say my name. Rock on Leopardo on the 7 board lords and chop on the jam, but I still use it as a sword. Sneaking in that cemetery like a pre-order death. I fuck my ex on the grave, I hip hop that rap the net. Started the fuck bullet, so I go down to buy you where they so fucking human. Yeah, I'm going through it. All these motherfuckers want something from me. These bitches see I got money, that's why they gon' try and fuck me. They want that shit and they tell me, but I wrap it up like a mummy. These fucking greasy ass hoes, I keep it clean, bitch, don't touch me. So many blood suckers, I can slay them all like a Buffy. What you want from me, baby? Why you being so fussy? Why don't you go down to Harris and see if you get lucky? If you see my granny ask about me, she'll say she love me. I hold it down for my people, make sure my family ain't broke. I put up for my city, I'm 504 till I croak. I wanna die on the wallets, yeah, this shit ain't a joke. Just cremate my body and then lace the blunt before you smoke. Favorite artists, biggest songs, the one that fucking featured us. Us, as in me and Scream, the ones who make the speakers bust, the ones who make the reaper blush. I feel like Jesus Christ, the way my sneakers rust. Nose bleeding like I've been snorting bleach and dust. Now I got to set the blood, now I know the hustle. First you got to find it, but don't stick around until the drugs gone. It's always money, yeah, but bitches cashing out from these love songs. They always want to hand us, so I make sure I got my gloves on. They was sweating blood, dropped a few tears along the way. People come and go, but I ride for the ones that long to stay from dusk till dawn to hibernate, from dawn to dusk. I'll find a way to leave my fucking mark on this world that trace the Martin Gray.
Diamonds on my mind like I can't afford to think. Talking to myself like I can't afford to shrink. Never thought that I could love till I sipped on that drain. Okay, let me collect myself. Smoke leaking out the ghost like it came from hell. Yeah, ugly but I ball like I'm Tony Snell. If we bidding over bitches then I'll be farewell. Yeah, you know that shawty want a thug. Yeah, I just want the drugs. Surrounded by these hoes praying for them in the clubs. Bitch, show me where the love and I show you where it ain't. Just some bugs on my grill, steady fucking on my plank. Crushing 911s, boy, I'm feeling like Osama. Underground Obama, my fofo give a speech. If that's what they call high, then I'm fucking out of reach. On a palmer with the block on the eastern block. In my purse I keep a mini Glock, hoping that they try. Skip on singing la-di-da, why they batty-bad. Then that hit me, how you like me now? Reaper screaming 120 months, 10 years independent. Divided by 100 mil, the price for my appearance. Dollar sign, no clearance, the business stand for business. Fuck the industry, cause G59 is for the children.
Hit 95 down, not 10, headed downtown. Shawty sitting, shawty got the pipe, man. Take length, swerving, she concerned about my drive, man. Blow out the smoke, she know that I should make my eyes spin. Yeah, took the chop bags and off a Rainbow Road. Saw the smooth from the hood, but no, that ain't no go. So I pulled the fuck over to watch the Range Rover glow. Laughing as I watch it burn, but no, that ain't no joke. I got the keys now, I do what I please now. I give you that breeze now. But when that whip picks up again, I'll be ready. I hold my own weight, I'm heavy. I broke the levees, I'm responsible for the endless love. Forest fires, earthquakes, and the avalanche of fucking love. Aliens don't display, I fuck shit up, then shrug and walk away. A trail of chaos, loss and pain, a bite that doesn't spit on stains.
Let me check another pool out there. I'm so let me check another pool out there. I'm so let me check another pool out there.
I was pimping, fucking bitches back to back. Ben was with me in the trash, told me rapping don't look bad. Wish my dog was here so I could give him every plaque. Hope he looking down with me counting every rag. This shit deeper than rap, man, this shit deeper than labels. Kids eating dinner with no father at the table. Gotta keep it stable, gotta keep it pushing. Them hoes, they got me fucked up, think I'm worried about pussy. Right here where I should be, Easton BLOC. Great 59 stay FUC.
All right, folks, where are we at? Man, got the fans in. That was a bit of a struggle. I made some mistakes, some pretty good mistakes, honestly. So let me show you real quick. My mistake for the fans is I should have when I did this fan, I should have mounted it here, and I should have, yeah. See that right there? I can't fit anything, maybe besides like a power steering belt slipping through that. I fixed the relay down there to get a little more clearance, but I didn't expect this to be so tight. Oh my God. But yeah, so got the fans going. I should have put this fan on this side, mocked up with the foam and everything to see if this would clear. Obviously I didn't do that until right now, so I had to like make it work. So I had to put the bolts on the top of the radiator and down at the bottom. I'm pretty sure that I didn't film the bottom because I couldn't like fit the camera underneath and you see me what I'm doing because like arms and shit are blocking the way and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So boom on that. Another mistake I made, let me show you this. I really don't want to, but I siliconed this fan in, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna silicone this fan. It's gonna fill the gap really nice and even, and then I'm gonna just trim off the excess, no big deal, whatever, right? That is not what happened. Like, fucking even close. That stupid ass silicone, it's been a while. It still isn't fucking dry, don't know why. At this point, it is what it is, it sucks. The other fan, I just used the same gasket that I used for the fan shroud here, and that took me like 2 seconds. You see that, know what I'm talking about. So that really sucks, honestly. Like I didn't really, didn't really expect that. But the fans are all wired up, which is tight because if I look right there, yeah man, right there. You see that there? The GK Tech thing right there? Yeah man, big things. So that's my little adapter so I can use the Chase Bays. Fuck man, what do you call that shit? This thing, right? Full blank, that right there, bam baby. The fan relay. So the Chase Bays fan relay, that, I don't know if I said it in the video before, but I shouldn't have purchased this fan relay kit because I pretty much trimmed majority of the wires to make it all work, make it all happen, which is kind of stupid. And I didn't realize it till later on after I'd ordered this kit and started messing with it that I should have just bought a relay and then a fan controller also for the relay. That way I can manually turn the fans on where this only turns on when it hits a certain temperature, which is 180 degrees. And I know you see that it's down at the bottom radiator hose, which I read the directions. It says post thing in the lower part of the radiator from Chase Bays. So you're supposed to be in the right spot, but this thing's not running a thermostat anyways. So like, technically speaking, I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter where it goes at this point, but I was gonna put it at the top, but there's no room at the top. It does, the intake manifold came with this piece as you saw before, but these are running factory sensors in it. So there's nowhere to like really put aftermarket sensors. It wasn't made for aftermarket, which kind of sucks because I would have liked to have put a sensor in there. My other problem is that I have the coolant sensor my coolant sensor gauge, which that thing, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that exactly, but I have my gauge, which has its own coolant sensor, and I'm pretty sure it fits in the GK Tech thing, but there's only one port. Tried finding another one that has like multiple ports so I could like put multiple sensors in it, but also not the case, so it kind of sucks. So I'm kind of stuck with that, but so yeah. Let's talk about this real quickly, baby. Let's talk about that. Feel me? You hear me? Dang. All right, anyways. So in my quest for putting power steering fluid in my system and filling it up and wanting to fill this up, bleed it and do the whole shaboodle, right? I said I had one issue. Where am I gonna, excuse me, where'd you go? I said, where am I gonna put my Chase Bays? I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out like where I'm gonna put the Chase Bays power steering cooler. And to make a long story short, I was gonna put it in between the intercooler and the radiator, but there's no room back in between the two. I mean, there's enough room, but then like to build some kind of crazy bracketry to go back over there, you know, whatever. I don't really want anything else in that zone anyways. I kind of wanted it at cooler to the side on under the headlight on the passenger side, which is US driver side. And I want to do an oil cooler on the driver's side underneath that headlight. So that way I have everything kind of spread out and I don't have to run like extra wires or extra cables or long hose lengths and shit like that. But I want everything to kind of be like, okay, power steering cooler has its own little zone, so it's getting cooling. And you know, same with the oil and shit, which I'll do that in the future sometime, not right now. I'm probably gonna end up buying a bash bar for this car. I do wanna run the factory bumper support, so that way it makes it a lot easier to like kind of just throw the bumper on and just jump at it and do whatever I gotta do. But I think bash bar is probably gonna be the only way I can go, which is a 4-week wait, which really sucks. Plus shipping, so another fucking week on that. So that really sucks. It's also like a little over $50,000. Yeah, it's definitely over $50,000, so that's fucking sucks. So like, I'm gonna spend the money, I have to no matter what, I have to do this shit. I could try to build my own bumper support, but when I can just buy one, bolt it on, and it's a full bash bar for this bumper, that's gonna save me money and time, you know what I'm saying? And I can build brackets off of those to make it easier to mount these other pieces, you know what I'm saying? But if I can find a factory bumper support in the meantime, I'll just buy one of those, especially if the price is not, you know, full retard. So, problem when I put the headlights on is, first issue, the back of the headlight, where you at? Right there. Right there. I couldn't even put it on because the intake, this filter, sits in this pocket. So I couldn't even put the headlight on, so I had to take this off. To take this off, I had to take off, where'd you, oh, there you are. I had to take off the oil catch can, which is kind of stupid, but it's kind of got tight clearances in here for now, so that's what it is. So it's like, take this off and take that off just to put this on. Now, I'm not worried about this side because I have one of those ram air headlight ducts coming in. I never wanted to run two headlights, especially not these ones. These are factory GTR headlights. I have one N1 headlight, which I am looking for another one just in case too. I want both sides, but I have the driver's side N1 headlight. So I'm gonna try to restore that, clean it up as best I can, throw it in the car, whatever. But for now, because I have two factory headlights, I need to make this whole shit make sense. I unbolted the intercooler. Let's have a seat real quick. I unbolted the intercooler, and the top of the intercooler, can you see it? You can't see it very well, it's okay. But the top of the intercooler sat up here somewhere. So the headlight bracket doesn't even let the fucking headlights bolt in. So I had to drop the intercooler, take off the whole bracketry system, which I was already gonna like probably redo this anyways because I don't really like this shit. But yeah, that was like the quick fab I could do, or I could bolt it all together, which is nice because I was able to unbolt it off of here. And now I'm seeing it better. It dropped the intercooler down lower, which is nice, and it allows me to put the bumper up more of where it's supposed to be. It works out for me in general, but it just sucks that I spent a long time doing this shit, and then now my intercooler piping on each side needs to extend X amount of distance, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot more work because I gotta, let's see. Yeah, so like I made this intercooler pipe and like the other intercooler pipe that's right inside here. I did those based on thinking the intercooler was tucked up and back, because like you can put an intercooler wherever you want if it fits with everything else. You know what I'm saying? That's a factory GTR intercooler. So, because the original idea was to just bolt it on like factory and then make piping based off of that. Because I built my lower bracket, I can't just, I kind of guessed where it was based off of really shitty pictures of R32 GTR with the bumper removed off, you know, Google Images. Didn't find any good photos of it. Then of course I find out later that there are factory brackets to buy, and I have to buy several of them to make it work too, you know what I mean? So I'm probably just gonna rebuild my bracket system and make it fit for what I have. I need the intercooler to be a little bit lower anyways, which is, I didn't realize too, but when I pick up the bottom of the bumper, it pulls up here. And when I do that, this gap goes away. You know what I'm saying? Because the bumper is sitting on the intercooler right now. So the bumper actually has to come up some too. So there's a lot of little bullshit here. And it's stupid because like, man, like I was thinking I was just gonna kind of like toss this on and kind of just, you know, kind of start getting it set up a little bit. But it's kind of a huge pain in the ass. And then I started realizing that the side of the 32 headlights, these guys right here, these bolt to the fender. So I need to put a fender on this car. So it looks like I'm turning into, it just, man, the shit's snowballing. The original idea was to put the fans on, do the coolant, all that bullshit, clean my spark plugs for like the millionth fucking time because the car's running rich. I don't know why, but it's running rich even though I have a tuned computer, whatever. So the idea was to do all those things, double check the fuel pressure. I bolt checked the whole fucking car. So all the bolts are tight, so to say, right? And the idea was with no front end, no nothing, load it on the trailer and go somewhere where I can like actually like drive the car. See if the fans turn on, which I can see the fans turn on here, but see if the fans turn on, I can see if, you know what I'm saying? Like, do the fans turn on like they're supposed to? Yes or no? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big thing too. Does my coolant gauge work in the factory cluster still? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that gonna work? I gotta know like a lot of shit because I wanna drive the car. I was gonna see if the power steering is gonna work like it's supposed to, check for leaks, all that kind of shit. And if it all works enough, try to actually maybe bust a couple slides in it and then, you know, just kind of enjoy myself because it's been a long time since I fucked around with this car like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, a couple burnouts here and there, you know, I get it, whatever, but if I can kind of start getting the rest of the car more dialed in to be driven, that's pretty fucking sick. I know the motor is low compression, more than likely the head gasket. I was missing coolant in the radiator and shit. It's nasty in here. Like, oh man, let's see if I can even show you. Yeah. She dirty, little baby. Matter of fact, this is the leftover of the shit that came out. It's fucking gross as fuck. To be expected, it's an iron block that's been sitting for 10 years here, and I don't know how long it was sitting prior. You know what I'm saying? It's been out there for a minute. I've only fired it up a few times dry and then wet. You know what I'm saying? So like, realistically, I should have never put the radiator in the car, and I should have just, yeah, I should have never put that shit in the car. I should have looped the lines together and had a huge drain somewhere. Ran it, got it hot, let it do its thing, drain all the nasty shit out, you know, do a couple flushes. That's what I should have did, but I didn't do it. So whatever, lessons learned, maybe next time. Cause I have a 240, probably gonna need that done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, now I've opened up this can of fucking worms where I need to put the fender on, but to put the fender on, I have to trim the fender because there's a stock fender, which only comes out to here, isn't gonna fit an extra fucking 5 inches of wheel sticking out past it. So I gotta trim the fender out to fit the wheel. And then, oh man, it'll help me line up my bumper. It'll help me line up the headlights because the headlights bolt, since the headlights bolt here, you know what I'm saying? I have this, there's this tab here. I'm pretty sure the fender bolts to this, or at least used to because, excuse me, hello. She ripped, she bad, little baby. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna put the fender on, not in this video. That's gonna be for later. But I gotta throw each fender on each side, mount it up, get the headlights more squared up because the headlights move pretty good amount. There's also only one nut holding this on. This one moves less, so there's that. But I gotta put the fenders on, do that shit. I know I just said it for like the 4th fucking time. Gotta do all that bullshit, little baby. So once those are on, I'll be able to also help mount this bumper up a little bit better. If I remember correct, this corner sits on the fender itself. So I could potentially hang the bumper off of the fenders and this tab. So like, hello, excuse me, there we go. If this ends up working out, then that'll help me tremendously because then I can just adjust the bumper height in between the headlights, like where it goes. So mounting headlights, then being able to mount the bumper, you know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be a huge support. That's gonna be a huge win. this thing has this big flop in it. And now that I can see that, I can see roughly where the hood's gonna stop. I have to pull these out just to get the hood to sit flat or drill a hood. I don't have a hood really, so I gotta do that still. But this hangs down really low and I'm realizing that it's too low. So this either is gonna get cut like right here like this, or I could figure out a way to mount it up. I'd like to do as little trimming of this as possible because this thing right here is my core support. The more of this I take away, the less support I'm gonna have here. The whole point of me buying this was to have somewhere to mount my radiator to, because I cut this out of the car years ago. So it's like, I try to do two smaller projects in one, you know, power steering, radiator, and knock them out and be done. But because I got excited and I got carried away previous, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna mount the power steering cooler. Now I'm in this spot where I have to do the front end body. You know what I'm saying? Technically I should have a hood to help line up the fenders, to help line up the headlights, to help line up the bumper, but I don't really have all that right now. So yeah, I'm talking a lot, I know, but there's a lot of shit going on here. So the next episode is gonna be not Dr. Dre and Snoop, but it's gonna be starting mounting the fenders up, which I still have to actually make custom fenders for this car. So I'm gonna mount the steel fenders, then I have some fiberglass wide fenders that I'm gonna have to massage and adjust onto this, which also, technically speaking, to make that work like it's supposed to, I also need to add some camber back in. I gotta add camber back in anyways, but I gotta put camber back in this, and then I have to do, mount that piece, do clearancing. I have to do so much shit. But for now, I'm gonna just put fenders on, trim the wheels, make sure this wheel well with the positive camber fits like it should. And then if it can fit the whole wheel, cause I still gotta trim this whole inside of this, cause there's no fucking way this is gonna fit. In fact, there's a good chance I'm gonna have to cut this lip off. And I know that sounds crazy, but like that lip, oh shit, almost died. That lip, I used to have a problem with that on this car before I even ran 18s, before I ran angle kit and all that bullshit. So it's like, there's a lot of work, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of work putting the car back from essentially zero. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm pretty excited, honestly. So yeah, stick around, find the fuck out. As always, blood-thirsty.co. That's where all the motherfucking merchandise is. Am I wearing it? No, I'm not wearing it, of course. So yeah, stick around, find out. Also, if you're watching this and you saw the sneak peek picture of the silver GTR, I did a video shoot with Endless Media. So we're gonna do a short little video. I don't know when that's gonna drop exactly, but quick little video. I just wanna do some kind of fun, hang out, do whatever. So that should be coming up soon. Might be like 2 videos. I don't know, we'll see. But they're gonna be a little shorties, but I don't know if I'm gonna put on YouTube, Instagram, whatever the case is. So as everything's always in the description, you know what I'm saying? If you like this video, leave a comment, say something that fool. If you don't like it, leave a comment for that shit too, because I have no feedback. I'm out here just running wild, doing my own thing, and you're watching it or you're not watching it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, stay sucker free, the baby.
Back in the house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir.